Alright, welcome back to Sea Encounters Battleships. It's Harness here, and in today's episode we've got the Fiddlesticks and his mighty Dread Pirate Roberts battleship, and this is actually quite a special one, because it's got a carrier support. So a first battleship with carrier supporting it. Let's have a quick look at the weapons. So we've got 3x3 turrets with the 375mm guns. These are 45 component ones, so it's definitely ignoring safety procedures. And these are hollow point HE frag. I like those. And also a good composition of the secondary guns, mostly 236 ones. Okay, some AA, especially at the back, quite wise. And yeah, let's see the greatly matching in a style the Buttercup corvette, armed with torpedoes and a small gun and also some anti-air. Very nice looking one. And then we've got 12 planes fighting on the sides and by the friendly carrier. So we've got Fezzik and Montoya planes. So what does these do? Are these suicide? No, not suicide. Sorry. Yeah, they have. They definitely have death charges or bombs. So let's see how these are going to perform. Where did it drop? Okay, these are actually torpedoes. So alright, so they are just coming over for the drop. Looks like a friendly fire maybe, or auto cannons. Let's see once again if we can. Okay, so this is the fighter actually. Pretty nice, pretty good looking. So it's shooting at everything, and those autocannons, you know, the damage can definitely accumulate. It can't one shot, but they can hurt. Definitely can hurt. So looks like the frigates have been stopped. Not sure why. Propulsion, maybe just a temporary stop, not sure. They are shooting away. Some of the planes got a bit of damage from the autocannons mounted on the frigates. Yeah, so autocannon fire is being exchanged. Any losses on the strike fleet side? No, doesn't look to be the case. Okay, how are the submarines doing? Okay, they seem to be okay, seem to be fine. I'm surprised that the planes did not attack the submarines, but maybe this is a job for Buttercup potentially. So where's Buttercup? Let's see where Buttercup is. Okay, here's Buttercup, but I'm not sure. It looks like it's busy actually fighting the torpedo boats. So I'm not sure if his job is actually to go for the submarines. Doesn't look to be the case. All right. Okay. How how's the damage on the torpedo boats? Some minor damage, really. Some stacks have been shot off, and some superstructure damage. Maybe one cannon is down, but other than that, they seem to be doing fine. Okay, and how's the battleship? All right. Okay, I think it's bracing to to get attacked by the bombers, and yeah, it's actually eating a lot of damage from the smaller guns, from Hesh and from Trags, from the attack fleet. Wow, it's amazing, but I think that not a single attack fleet aircraft or surface craft or submarine have been actually destroyed. It's interesting. And some torpedoes are landing, both from the torpedo boats and the bigger torpedoes from the submarines, which have been allowed to continue the strike. And how is the airstrike going? Okay, all right. Seems like the anti-air is pretty potent, and we've got the first victim, the Valve bomber. But yeah, damage have been pretty substantial. One turret is totally popped off, and second damaged. The good thing is that AA, which was hidden in the back, pretty much remained, and it doesn't seem to have too much trouble engaging the air targets. So some good strikes. Yeah, indeed. It looks like the AA is really quite potent. It's doing a good job against the planes. Maybe one will sneak through and do the bomb run? No, I don't think so. I think it's already too damaged and lost its weapons. But it was still drawing an anti-air firepower away, and maybe some other planes can get through, but no, these are getting really decimated. So really good anti-air rating for the Dread Pirate. It definitely should be dreaded by the carriers out there. Yeah, but some of the bombs have been able to be dropped, so the damage can accumulate over time still. Good thing is that the battleship is still mobile, so it doesn't eat all the torpedoes, just some of it. Let's have a brief look at the underwater damage. Okay, it's shooting its own torpedoes as well. Yeah, there's some damage, but not the moderate one. On the Citadel, I think it's still pretty much safe. Okay, now some of the planes are actually dropping. Looks like the fighters came in a bit maybe late. I'm not sure where they have been, but now they are helping out and they are shooting out the bombers from the sky. 6 minutes into the match, and the Fiddlesticks fleet is at 75%. But now the main thing is, can the Citadel hold? Are there any weak spots, like the bottom or the top? Anything that can make can actually penetrate it and disable the main fighting force, the Dread Pirate. Let's see. Well, it looks like the fighters are doing a pretty good job here. I think that definitely the corvette, the frigate, corvette, sorry, is actually helping out. So it's got an anti-air guns of its own, so also covering the airspace. Looks like a lot of emphasis was actually put on the air defense, and I think that in the long run it did pay off. Dread Pirate is at 76%, but it's not sinking, so doesn't look like it's going to that was a plane. It's going to respawn. However, the damage is, I would call it heavy. Already heavy damage there. Looks like a good source of damage. The frigates are still operational, and so are the submarines. And torpedo boats as well, still operational. So looks like the main success of the strike force was eliminating the air threat. I think that was the main specialization here. So air superiority definitely gained, but unfortunately the planes, they cost so little resource that the numbers they are not, doesn't look so great. You know, you've got a lot of bombers actually destroyed, but these are, you know, like a 25% maybe of the resource value. So yeah, and the friendly fighters, they are getting some fire from the frigates. So two small autocannons, they are doing slowly grinding down those planes. So some further losses can be expected. Okay. Frigates are shooting from 3 kilometers away. The guns are relatively accurate, not really potent. They couldn't one-shot the citadel for sure, but they are getting some HE damage, some spawning, some fragments. So the damage is being accumulated. Okay, so the main battleship is at 72%, and wow, that torpedo volley was really accurate, and the reason for that is that it's no longer mobile. Yeah, that's correct. All the propulsion has been shut down, and only the rudder is giving some mobility to the big battleship. So now it's going to hit more and more torpedoes, volley after volley, from submarines that are pretty much close by. So the narrow spread, the fast torpedoes, these are HE torpedoes, and they are set at a specific depth. Non-magnetic ones and the frag ones, I think that I don't remember if they are kept magnetic. No, I think they are also non-magnetic. So they need to actually sail under the ship to explode using the proximity fuel. So they don't have any magnets. and this is mainly to help prevent any friendly fire. Okay, right, 11 minutes into the game, and the main battleship is still holding. It's getting a lot of damage. It's getting chewed up, but it still survives. Can it hold till the end? Let's see. The firepower is really dwindled down to one main turret and just a couple of secondary guns, but these are still shooting away, still trying. Maybe they can land that good hit and sink some of the assault fleet craft. Dodgy torpedo boats, just slowly shooting away, but looks like the torpedo array have been hit, so it does not hold the full potential of torpedoing for that one. And how about this one? That one looks good, looks intact. So they circle at a relatively close range, I think about 2 kilometers, maybe a bit less, and they rely on the agility to actually avoid any fire. A couple of proper hits from the secondaries should make them explode in violent way. Sorry. Okay, so this is really like a melee range that the submarine is at. And Dread Pirate Roberts is in deep trouble. Looks like the planes are still there, but now pretty much some of them are just off the surface, struggling with the altitude, but still shooting away, still doing something, some damage, still improving the score. It's sad that the torpedo bomber is out of action, but still looks like the corvette has not really been bothered by anything, but it seems like it just ran out of fuel, I think, because it doesn't seem to be damaged by anything. There's no EMP strikes, nothing like that. So yeah, I think that it should have packed more fuel on board before sailing with the battleship. So now it's cannot really fully support the battleship in its current state. So now it's only like a defense turret. Okay, quick look at the pirate as the time is getting really close. So craft are getting out of fuel and 3 seconds remaining, and yeah, there is time. So the battleship, the Dread Pirate Roberts, have been able to actually survive at 67% pretty much. And also some planes are still intact, and the corvette is going to return pretty much undamaged. So I hope that this is not going to be a dishonor for the corvette captain, and I hope so really. And at the other side, the strike fleet, from the percentage point perspective, it's looking relatively okay. 70% is not bad, but of course that 30% is the best. It's lost the best pilots, so it's not really a great outcome. However, looks like the submarines and the surface craft have been able to pretty much survive. I mean, the smaller surface craft, because the frigates, in the end, they have been dwindled down to some extent. Yeah, that's just, I'm just quickly looking. No frigate, one frigate is okay. No, both frigates as well, right? So the surface craft are pretty much, you know, an okay state. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.